So in this video, we're gonna quickly run through a review of Crunchbase and compare it to LeadLoft to see which tool is best for your team. Let's dive into it. And before we hop into it, I forgot to compare pricing. Crunchbase does cost $99 per month on a monthly basis. And if you want additional contact credits, you do have to pay for them as you go. You can see here it's $99 for 500 credits. So in this case, you'd be paying basically $200. LeadLoft, on the other hand, costs $99 and includes unlimited prospecting. So when it comes to pricing, LeadLoft's obviously the better deal. Now let's hop back into the video. So this is Crunchbase. And of course, when you search for a company, say Intercom here, for example, you get a quick overview of everything that's going on with that company. An overview of where they're from, when they were founded, heat score, growth score, financials, etc. But that's not what we're gonna be covering in this review, because I think most of us know how useful Crunchbase is when it comes to doing research. But recently, they've been launching features into running outreach, finding contact information, and tracking deal flow. And I want to compare how that stacks up to tools like LeadLoft. So if you hop into it, Crunchbase obviously has this information here. If you really want to do contact search in Crunchbase, you have to click Advanced Search at the top and click Contacts. And of course, when you click it, you can overview these contacts, and you can click a contact here to open up the company. And within the company, there are stages here that you can track. And if you want, you can kind of hop into like a drag and drop pipeline that tracks that company stage. But let's just quickly look at the contacts. And you get an overview of the contacts here. And of course, if you click view, you'll get their email address and their phone number displayed to you. And if we just look at this, the other options are to push them directly to Salesforce, to HubSpot, or to Outreach. And the last aspect of this is you can actually send an email directly from within Crunchbase, but it's a super manual process. And essentially the way it works is you hop in here, you write a manual email using one of these templates, and then you click send. So it's super simple, but it's gonna be super manual as well. And now let's see how this compares to LeadLoft when it comes to finding contact information and engaging. We can just open up LinkedIn here, and LeadLoft has this Chrome extension on the bottom. You can select a segment. We'll just say founders here. Then we have this demo playbook called VP's Outbound Demo. And what's really cool with this playbook is we'll automate email, LinkedIn outreach, etc. And when you select a playbook here, we're actually going to enable our one-click engage feature. So let's go up to Owen McCabe here, the founder of Intercom, and just click save on him. We're going to click save. LeadLoft's going to find his email address, verify it, find his direct dial phone number, verify it in real time, then also enroll him in this playbook that we have selected. Now we just hop into LeadLoft really quickly to see what that looks like. And there we go. We'll just open up Intercom here just to see what's going on. You can see here's Owen here. The contact's been created. And of course, there's the company. When you scroll down here, there's also more company information as well. You can see here, the email address has been found. That green dot indicates that the email is also verified. You can also see he's in this playbook. We use the one-click engage feature, and we're now engaging Owen in this playbook, which if I show you what happens in that playbook, it's going to automate email outreach, LinkedIn outreach, and you can even add calling steps as well. And another really cool feature of all this is if you want, you can add this verification step that verifies risky and unverifiable emails. So it's kind of like a higher level than traditional email verification. And it's really useful for new data, or if you want to verify stale or old data. And you can go beyond that with LeadLoft and use our AI prospector, which allows you to type information into here, basically just describe your prospect. Then AI agents will go out and automatically prospect these contacts for you and enroll them, making sure that each contact and company matches the description you input here. So LeadLoft's just far more powerful when it comes to the prospecting and the outreach side of things. But let's just quickly look at one last aspect of this. Crunchbase also has a useful database for investors, right? We'll search for investors here. You can see here's an overview of all those companies. And it works just like contacts, right? If I click a company here, you get an overview of the company as well as the contacts. If you want, you can view, or you can push them to a different CRM, or just manually draft emails and send them one by one. On LeadLoft's end, we also have an investor database. If you have the use case selected for fundraising, we'll enable this for you. You just go to prospecting and database. You'll see activity, stage, type, leads, etc. The way it works is we show an overview of all the companies. If you click one, we actually expand the team there. And we refresh this regularly. But once you find a team member that you want to get in touch with, you can just click save on them. And just like with LinkedIn, you can select a segment here. You can select a playbook, and you can click save. And we're going to find the contact information, verify it, and then automatically enroll them in that playbook. And we just go back to the pipeline. We can see how that works. There they are. And of course, if we open it up here, we're now engaging Rory here, and we're still searching for his email. And the last aspect of all of this is looking at the tracking side of things. You can see here, there's not started, there's in progress, and there's closed and won. And this is kind of like a CRM that's built into Crunchbase. And again, Crunchbase is super useful, but these tracking tools they're kind of half-baked. You can see I can drag this around, close one. And essentially, this is just a drag and drop pipeline, but you can see here I'm kind of struggling, and it seems to be stuck in this stage. On LeadLoft's end, it's much more powerful. We sync communication across email and LinkedIn. And of course, you can drag it around here, or you have a table view if you're looking to get more in depth and kind of filter by stage there. There we go. And of course, if I open up one of the deals here, all the communication across email, across LinkedIn will all be filtered here, including the tasks you've executed, like calls or manual tasks. And then when you look at Crunchbase in comparison to this, it's just a super light version. And here it looks like it's still kind of stuck loading. We'll give it a quick refresh here. Hopefully that fixes it. Okay, there we go. And again, it's just a really simple CRM. It's not designed for extensive tracking. It's designed for a super dumbed down CRM where if you don't already have an advanced tool, you can use this. So that's my review of Crunchbase for outreach. Of course, Crunchbase is super useful for research. It's just not really built out for mass outreach or designed to generate leads. My recommendation is use it for research. It's a great tool, but just don't use it for running outreach or finding data, and definitely do not use it as a CRM. But again, it's totally fine to use Crunchbase in tandem with a tool like LeadLoft, but nevertheless, if you're gonna go with one tool, LeadLoft is obviously the clear winner here when it comes to lead generation and outreach. So hopefully that's helpful. If you do have other questions, feel free to reach out to my team. I'll see you guys in the next video.